Well, finally. Can you tell me why my father is still in his bed when he should be having his operation right now? I'm really sick of this. You people are useless. How difficult is it to take an old man to his operation on time?
I can see that you're very upset. It would help if I understood a bit more about the problem. Can you tell me a bit more about what's going on?
Well, thank goodness. Finally someone is asking. I've been here with Dad for hours just sitting and waiting. He was supposed to go for his operation at 10 o'clock. He hasn't had a thing to eat or drink since yesterday. Someone just said he couldn't go for the operation yet, but didn't tell us why. Now we don't have any idea when or if he'll have his operation. If it goes on too much longer, I'm going to take him home. It can't be worse than being here.
I can see why you must be very frustrated by all this. If I've understood you correctly, you are frustrated about the delay in the operation, and feel that you haven't been kept informed of the reasons for the delay. And when your father is likely to have his operation? Is that right?
Yes. That's it. No one has bothered to tell my father anything. They've just left him here starving and waiting for an operation that might never happen. It's not right doing that to an old man.
It does seem very harsh, when you haven't had a drink all night and are probably very hungry. I can help you out with that, after we've had our chat, Mr. Bigley. You can rinse your mouth out with a small amount of water as long as you don't swallow any.
He hasn't had a thing to eat or drink since yesterday. Someone just said he couldn't go for the operation yet, but didn't tell us why.
I know that the time for your operation was supposed to be 10 o'clock. I've just checked with theatres to find out the reason for the delay. Apparently the patient who was first on the list, before your father, had a few difficulties after his operation.
That's not that fault. Why should he have to wait?
Come on, Sally. These things happen.
No, Dad. These things don't just happen. They should know about these things and fix them.
I can understand that you might feel that way. However, the staff in recovery think that he should be alright soon, so your father will be able to go for his operation.
Sounds like a cover-up. Dad, I think you should come home with me. I don't believe them at all.
Oh, I don't know about that, Sally.
I know that it is hard, when you have to wait so long. But, it is very important that you have your operation.
Well, I'm not so sure. If it was so important, you'd have made sure he had the operation on time.
I agree that treatment schedules don't always go to plan, but it really is very important that your father stays in hospital. Would you be willing to wait a bit longer, before you make the decision, to take your father home or not?
I don't know. Dad shouldn't have to wait around forever.
I understand what you're saying. If I keep you up to date with what's happening, would you be willing to wait a bit longer?
I guess so. As long as we know what's going on.
Yes. I'll make sure that I tell you how long your father will be waiting.
Thank you, nurse. I would appreciate that.